Hello. That laugh. So, I think that's a lullaby. We're going to the Limitless Blue Extreme. We're in the Heavensward expansion now. This fight is very similar to the normal version. Well, the normal version is technically the hard version. This is a synced run, and so we'll see most of the mechanics, but if you're doing unsynced, then you will... I mean, if you're doing minimum eye level, you'll likely see more of the mechanics, you'll likely get hit harder, things like that. If you're doing it unsynced, depending on your level, you'll likely not see most of the mechanics. Anyway, when we start out, the boss will hit the stage, and then we'll all get this staggered thing for a bit. See, we get hit and we get staggered. There's this like Magitech shield thingy in the middle that someone can press when it's on. Use the field generator if the island goes. Okay, so you can use this every now and then. So when the boss is gonna hit the stage, the island. Okay, so here's a thing over here that says the island integrity. Okay, so we got hit once, so that's why we're at 83 out of 100. And then we got some other stuff here. Dragon killers are the ones on the side that we'll see in a bit. And here we've got some ads up. So each tank should take an ad. And everyone else DPS the ads down. Watch out for these little tornado things. Watch out for line AoEs. Okay, so as you see here, when Bismarck hits the island, we're gonna lose some island integrity here. So that would have been a good opportunity to have someone use the Magitech field generator. So see, Bismarck over here is using the I'm not gonna be cetacean rage. Okay, so if you can notice that cast, and then using the field generator during the cast to put the shield up will help protect the island. Again, this is gonna be more for people doing this minimum eye level. Because we're doing this synced, it didn't matter as much. We were able to survive things. But in any case, so that's what that's there for. Dragon killers are ready, and so we've got these like harpoon things on the side. And so we'll have people interact with them. Okay, and it will bring Bismarck closer, and we can jump on the back and attack. However, with the extreme, when you're standing on the back, you will get this whale back thing. Okay, so we're literally, I'm on the whale back, but then I'll also get this other debuff here called turbulence. Okay, and oh, here we go. Violent as atmospheric disturbance is causing damage over time. Okay, so we get damage over time. Increased turbulence results in increased vulnerability to Bismarck's magics. So what this second part means is that the more stacks of this you get, the higher chance of you dying is going to be. And so the longer you stand on the back, the more stacks you're gonna end up getting. See, we've been standing here for a bit. I got 2 stacks now. Everyone that's on here gets 2 stacks. The thing is, you need to stand on the back in order to do damage to this chitin carapace. Okay. There's a bit of a strategy later where, you know, you'll have to get off the back so you don't get thrown off the back and then die. And so This first time around, it's okay, like 2 stacks is fine. But once you get to 3 stacks, that's when you want to be more careful. In this next phase, we got these 2 other ads. They have their own names. So Sanua, okay, and then this other one. I'm gonna call it the green one and the blue one. Okay, Ul Sanua and So Sanua. So the green one is the green one and the blue one. You want to keep these separated. They each have their own cast. So Sanua, this is the green one. Yeah, the green one does dead wind. I just realized I over enunciate the D in wind. Yeah, wind is like arrow or gale, things like that. Is this color hard to see? Should I use this one? Is that you? Blue and red make green. Anyway, I'm just gonna stick with the blue. Is it hard to see? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So the green one's gonna do the wind attack, and then the blue one is gonna do the water attack. Okay? And so when they do these things, okay, it's a huge like raid wide type thing, and the result of that is that 4 people are gonna get Will of the Water. Okay, I'm just gonna use yellow. Will of the Water, and then 4 people are gonna get this one. It's hard to see, but Will of the Wind. Okay, so mine here is mine. It's got this like little wave, like this. Okay, and it's a debuff. And then the other people have the one that looks like wind. Okay, and so depending on which debuff you have will determine which ad you're able to attack. Alright, so if you have the blue one, the blue debuff, that means you should attack the green one, so the opposite one that you have. Alright. Okay, also while this is happening, you gotta watch out for these tornadoes that are going around. If you get caught in it, then you get tossed up into the air like this person. Okay. Also, there's like random water stuff that's gonna drop like this. So you gotta get out of those AoEs. So watch here. It's gonna drop water. Okay, so watch out for that. Yeah, so when these 2 ads do their raid-wide cast thingy, 4 people are gonna get the water one, 4 people are gonna get the wind one, and you have to attack the opposite one. I might hover over it later, but like basically the debuff itself says that because you have the power, the will of the wind, or the will, okay, for mine, will of the water, like your attacks aren't gonna work because this one is the water one, and therefore the only attacks that will register is if I attack the green one. Versus if you have the green debuff, then any attack you do to the green one's not gonna work, so you have to go attack the blue one. It's a lot of binary, like if-then situations here. Usually that's how the debuffs work in general. Like it's always kind of telling you you're not allowed to do this, so you have to go do the opposite thing, or like you have this thing and therefore you can only attack the same thing. And so depending on what fight you're doing, depending on what specific mechanic you're doing, well, you have to just check to see whatever that debuff says. Okay, and then again, this other one, the turbulent something, I think that's what it was called. That one is from when we were sitting on the back of the whale. And then we still have the stack because it's like over a minute long. Okay, so whatever debuff thingy you have, attack the opposite color. And tanks are gonna have to keep these separated. And you're watching out for tornado things. Also, tanks wanna point the ads away because they will do this cleave. You see that right there? this big attack here. So this one does a cleave like this, and this one does a cleave like that of water. This one does the wind one, and then everyone in front just got hit with this stuff, and so only the tanks should be getting hit by that. And this person died because they got hit with a tank buster. Okay, so I'm running to the back because I realize they're pulling the ad that way, so I don't want to be up there. Okay, again, watch out for this stuff. Oh, Bismarck's flying from that side. I'm detecting a huge increase in... Okay, brace yourself. So... That's not helpful, Sid. Brace for what? Oh, watch out for these. Okay, see, the ads should not be close to each other, and that's why the other tank is like moving away. Oh, okay. So the sky has changed colors. Okay. So like the normal other version, we want to pay attention to the weather. Also, again, watch out for these things. Okay, it's the weather thing here. Depending on what the sky looks like, we will get different mechanics. So with the sky being blue and stuff like that. Okay, also, dead wind. Okay, forget the sky for now. We got this situation going on. With the ads, as we're taking down the ads, if we take long enough, we're gonna see this situation where they will do their dead water, dead wind thing again, like they did earlier. You can see like my debuff's about to go off, like the timer's going off. And here, see, I lost the will of the water. They're gonna do the attack again, the raid wide thing, and then they will give us these things again. And so there's a chance that your debuff can switch to the other one. I happen to get the same one. I got the water one again, so that's fine. But you have to look at your debuff to see if it possibly changed, and switch ads accordingly. Let's see, did anybody's changed? Kind of seems like everyone's ended up being the same. Also, so many people are getting hit by this tornado. Okay, we lost them. I think they're basically the same. Oh no, these two switched. Okay, see, the healers, one of them had the water and one had wind, water and wind, and then they'll lose it for a moment, and then we'll get another set, and then see here, it switched. Okay, so it's random, but yeah, but then it can also be the same. So the healers switched, but I happen to get chosen for the water one again. Okay, and it seems like 4 people, as in like 1 tank, 1 healer will get the wind, 1 tank, 1 healer will get water, and then the DPS are split up by whichever. So we have, yeah, 2 DPS with water, 2 DPS with wind. So they split it into light parties basically. A light party is 4 people. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS, and a full party is 8 people. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Okay. But anyway, that's the ad phase. Okay, when the sky is this blue color, this is considered like the water weather. So we got a water motif going on here. We wiped here because we didn't take care of the ads fast enough. But essentially, with the water phase, with the weather, okay. Here. If the sky is blue, Then it's the water phase. Don't stand in the middle. Okay. If the sky is yellow clouds, okay, so that's like the wind phase. Yeah, a green, yellow, or something. Then you want to stand in the middle because there's a knockback, and so you don't want to get pushed off the stage by standing too close to the edge of the stage. The water phase, you don't stand in the middle because there will be AoEs in the middle. And then if the sky is purple, then that's the lightning phase. And so with that, you'll want to spread apart. Am I making it worse? Spread. Because a few people will be targeted with stuff and they will get hit with lightning. And if you're too close and you get hit with multiple lightning hits, then you can potentially die. And then with the purple one, you want to save the ads, the little like water ads or something. But then during the water phase, you want to kill the ads. It's a situation. We'll see it. Okay, here, I just wrote this whole thing. It's great. Let's take a look. We also had somebody who was disconnecting a bunch, so that wasn't helping the DPS, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't kill the ads fast enough, that's why we wiped during that phase. But it's fine. I think they come back later. So sweet. Okay, okay. So we're gonna go again. So this first hit, okay, just showing that we can get hit with that stage situation. We got the 2 ads, so each tank pick up an ad and we'll take care of the ads. Watch out for these circle AoEs, the splash water. Watch out for the line AoEs. Watch out for the AoEs here. Okay, so see how Bismarck kind of like goes backwards a little? That means that it's gonna like ram into the island, and so that's where you want to use the magic tech field thing. Also here there's a cast bar for the cetacean rage. That's the bump. Okay, okay, we might not have gotten hit by that, but the island did, and so if the island's integrity goes to 0, then we also wipe. Okay, but the dragon killers are ready, so we'll use that. Okay, and so you have to stand on the back in order to attack. I think there was a... See, I tried to attack for a moment, and it was invulnerable. There's this little like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, is this a hexagon? Right? Is this a hexagon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is a hexagon, right? But it says invulnerable here. This is because I'm not on the back yet. I'm still standing back here. So once I stand on the actual back, I'll be able to do damage. But yeah, as soon as you're on the back though, you are not able... Oh, wait. I was looking at this healer. They're standing over here and like... They did a few attacks, but those are not gonna be able to actually hit. Broil and Malefic are both the healer's respective attacks. This healer, LD is the Astrolution. Theirs is not going to attack because they're not standing on this thing. However, you can still heal other people if you're not standing on the back. But yeah, this turbulence is stacking up, so remember to be aware of that later. Okay, ads, watch out for the tornado. At the beginning it doesn't matter which one you attack, but once you get your debuff you gotta pay attention. Okay, so I got the green debuff and therefore I need to go attack the blue one. So it says, under the influence of the wind magics of the Sonoa. Okay, that doesn't give you that much information, but yeah, it won't. Okay, see here, I get hit with reflect, and that's likely because I tried to attack it, and instead of it taking damage, it gives me damage back. Okay, see, I attacked it with my drill thing. Okay, see, as I continue attacking it, I take more reflect damage because I have the wind thingy. Okay, so you gotta switch. Also, again, watch out for these tornadoes so you don't get pushed into the air. Okay, also, don't stand in front unless you're the tank. Also, tanks want to mitigate for that tank buster from the ads. Also, see what happens if the ads are close together is they'll get a tether, and then they'll get this thing, this vulnerability down, so they won't be as vulnerable to attacks, and so that's why they need to be separated. If they're not very vulnerable to attacks, then that means they got more defense, and so our damage will be very low, so you gotta separate them. Again, watch out for the front and watch out for all this stuff. We were trying to coordinate and have them separate, but we had some issues. Okay, so we wiped again because the ads were not taken care of fast enough. So this DPS check, like even just synced, is gonna be a bit more challenging. Oh, is this with echo or no echo? Did they turn the echo off? I didn't see the echo thing. Oh, okay, sorry, okay. I was just curious. Okay, so we're starting again. Okay, so we discussed in the chat to like separate them. This, again, this is also just, this is Heavensward extremes, okay? So it's still pretty early in raiding, in a lot of people's raiding timeline. So it's understandable to not know the mechanics, to, you know, wipe a bunch. Like when you're raiding, you gotta expect to wipe a bunch so people can learn like what the attacks are, what the mechanics are, and things like that, and then discuss strategy. So take care of the ads. Okay, usual stuff here. We can use the shield right now because Bismarck went backwards and is about to go attack us. There's also this thingy. It's fine. Use your dragon killers. Oh, we also had one person who kept disconnecting. Okay, so on the back, attack the thingy, and later, make sure you're keeping an eye on the turbulence debuff. See, so we got pretty close there with 3 stacks. And there was this little note that says Bismarck begins to shudder. So that's when you want to like either quickly destroy the thingy or jump off by yourself, or else Bismarck can like toss you off. I think we'll see it later. So with these ads, again, watch for your debuff. keep the ads separated. Alright, I got the blue one, so I need to go attack the green one. Okay, which is what I'm doing. Cool. Don't stand in the front with the tanks or else you'll get hit with the tank buster. Okay, we've got water splashing randomly and we've got their tornado stuff everywhere, so watch out for those. Water, watch out. Bismarck is like growling and circling the island, so just focus the ads. Prepare for the big raid wide soon. I end up using LB to just help us with the DPS check because we weren't able to make it, and also we didn't have the other person back. Okay, dead wind, dead water, so we're switching debuffs, but because the green one died, everyone loses the debuff situation, we can just attack the blue one. Okay, watch out for the tornadoes and water stuff. Okay, sweet, we did it. So now when Bismarck comes here, we shouldn't die to the raid wide. Okay, we're good. Nice. Oh, we've lost the generator. Okay, so the generator in the middle is gone. We didn't use it in this run, but it's okay. We've got all these ads here, so we want to take care of the ads. Also, Bismarck is doing the island bump thing right now, okay? So, prepare for that. Nothing you can really prepare for, but, you know, just it happens. So we have AoEs here, and we got line AoEs, and we got one person who's, ow. Oh, okay. Okay, so we got the AoE, we got a line AoE. Bismarck is also doing this thing called Wind Caller. I think that's the phase transition. Yeah, see, so now the sky is gray right now, right? But after Wind Caller happens, the sky changes color. So I think that is what's changing the wind, literally. So it's purple. So purple, it's purple and it's raining. And there's lightning. Oh wait, no, that was my attack, never mind. There's lightning, okay. Also, the little weather thing here is purple and has lightning and rain. Oh, wait, I did hover over it. Bismarck sees control of the clouds, okay. Ooh, Baleen Bomb? What's that? Wait, hold on. One thing at a time. I did highlight over it. Okay, so here, the weather shows thunderstorms, okay? So it is dark purple, dark, I don't know, gray? It's a little bit purple, yeah. And then we've got these lightning things in the background. So during this phase, these vapor bubbles are gonna show up, and you wanna leave those vapor bubbles alone. Because when Bismarck does an attack later, the lightning attack, the vapor bubbles will soak the damage for us. Baleen Bomb. We've got a bunch of AoEs in the center here, so you want to watch out for those. And then see all that lightning that just went across my screen? There we go. That's the hit. So all the animation before, whatever, and then bam. Okay, so if this happened in my other video, the hard version, the first version, where everyone was stacked together, and so it looked like it was just one attack, but it wiped everybody. when really what it is 3 different people get targeted with this thing, and so you want to keep people separated. Okay. Also, if you have a bubble that's left alone, the bubble will take the damage of the lightning strike. Okay. It's fine. It's usually fine enough to not remember that. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't know the mechanics, so the fact they kind of just... A lot of people, when you're raiding with people, will kind of just go in there and attack things and not really worry too much about how the mechanics actually work. And so, depending on whether you are someone who likes to stick to the books and like do everything according to the mechanics, or if you want to just go in there with your arm swinging, like, yeah, what's the phrase? You can ruffle some feathers depending on which side of the spectrum you're on. You know, there's the people who just want to punch and not care about anything, like they just want to power their way through stuff, and the others who want to be like systematic. You know, like, okay, so this thing does this, this, and this, and therefore you're gonna go here, and I'll go here, and here, and here, and then we won't do this, and we'll do this, and this, and then people over here are just like, let's just punch everything. We'll just plow our way through the fight. So, depending on where you are in that kind of scale, will determine how can help or not help how you get along with the party that you're with. If people are communicating and, like, you know, good at sharing ideas and working together, then everybody can play nice and, you know, play however they want to play, really, and compromise for each other in certain parts. But if some people are not wanting to pay attention, don't care about mechanics or whatever, then it can be a bit stressful. And so with this vapor bubble thing, that was the whole point of this tangent. If you don't actually keep the vapor bubble alive, it's fine. We see here in this synced run that it's fine. But if you see that your party is not keeping the bubbles up and also just stacking together and people are dying, then it might get frustrating if you know that that's how the mechanic works and they don't. Okay, so just be aware of that. It didn't happen here necessarily, but yeah, see, a bunch of people are stacked up together, and so a lot of people take extra damage that they wouldn't have to ideally. So if you're doing this minimum eye level and you notice that, then it might be because of that. Because it doesn't do that much, because in most people's experience, it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. So for most people, if they just see that it doesn't matter that much, oh, the healers will just heal us up again, then they won't learn the mechanic, like the way that it was meant to happen, like how detrimental it can be. And so, yeah, take that knowledge however you want. Just know that things will eventually build up in later raids where things like that will matter. Okay, next phase, jump on the back, attack the thingy. Again, we will get debuff, the turbulence thing that will continue to stack as we're attacking. And so Bismarck begins to shudder. Okay, and so I'm gonna hopefully, okay, so now I got, some people have 4 of them. Okay, so so that's what happens if you don't jump off the back or you don't destroy the thing. You get tossed off the stage, okay? One more time. Okay, we've got 3, 4, oh, yes, one more time. Around, when Bismarck begins to shudder, this is your cue to jump off. Around 3, 4 stack, that's when you'll just get tossed off. And then we move on to the ad phase. The healers were both alive, so that was good. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, sprouts, man. Very tenacious. Like, we could have just wiped and redone the thing, but look at how much they're trying to just revive everyone to keep going. You know? It's the spirit. I commend the spirit. So there's a lot going on here. I'll talk about it once we redo it. But basically here, see how it's raining a lot and like the sky is gray and all this stuff. Like the sky is gray, yellowy. This one, the weather thingy is raining. So you want to stand in the middle. Wait. Yellow? Is this the yellow one? Or is this the wind one? Is this considered wind? Wait a minute. Okay. It's hard to tell. I mean, it definitely looks like there's a lot of wind here, you know what I'm saying? And then there's definitely like a circle in here. So I believe, so yeah, you want to go to the center. Is this the knockback though? Do these people get knocked backwards? Okay, it says showers. And so... Okay, and then we get bubbles. It's hard to know because I'm dead right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely the person, a type of person who needs to like run around and get hit with things to solidify my knowledge. So, I mean, this definitely looks like the wind, the water faces. There's water everywhere. And there's bubbles. Oh, we have an AoE right here. What is that? But also, yeah, so we got a bunch of AoEs like dropping everywhere. Bismarck seizes control of the clouds. Okay. I'm destroying the bubbles. Okay, see, also look at all this stuff. Splashing in the middle. So this is what I would consider, yeah, the water phase. So you don't want to stand in the middle where all this water is dropping. Okay, also, most people are dead. Yeah, it didn't look like the... Oh, bruh. It's different. It is different. Okay, so this is the water phase. And this definitely looks more like the water phase. The clouds... the clouds are clear. They're gray. But we've got the circle AoE here. And that is dropping a bunch. Okay, wait, no. The circle AoEs are from like the ads. But before, we had all these like water stuff in the center. And you don't want to get caught in all the water stuff. Okay. So you see all the water dropping? So this is the water phase. This over here, it says the weather. It said rain. Whereas over here, back when I was dead, it said, okay, wait, let's take a look at this. It looks blue, and it looks like there's rain, okay? And this one is blue, and it looks like there's rain, but the rain is different. Yeah, oh! Okay, the rain over here, look, I'm gonna, okay, just look at this, okay? The rain looks different. Like one, okay, so this one, the lightning, clearly there's like this, right? And then there's like water going like this. And then the next one, the rain is like at an angle, kind of. At an angle. And I think I hovered over it later. And it was like, it was showers or something. It was when I was dead. It was when I was dead. I hovered over it. because Bismarck sees controls of the clouds, okay, and it's clearly, it's more yellow to me. It looks yellow to me. It's like a light brown, and it's raining. I think that's what tripped me up, because it's technically raining. It's showers though, so the showers in this like yellow brown-ish color of the sky, this is the wind form, because it's raining, but it's raining at an angle, and therefore it's windy, okay? So that is the one where you want to go to the center, because even though there's a bunch of water stuff dropping, there is a knockback here. That thingy that just happened, that's probably the knockback. Oh yeah, they just got knocked that way. See that? See that? I wish I was alive so I could get knocked back, so y'all can see. This is, I probably would have used arm's length though, never mind. I'm just kidding. No, I probably would. No. I knew I was making a video, I would have done that. Okay, so this form is the win one, so you want to stand more in the center if you can, so you don't get knocked off the stage. And then this big ol' attack, I think it's just like a separate thing. This whole thing, I think that's separate. But it kind of looked like there was a center like hole in the middle that was safe, so I don't know. But anyways, like it says showers, okay? And then later it transforms. Bismarck gets control of the winds again. Yeah, Bismarck did there's a little thingy here. Wind color, okay, so that's gonna change the weather. We're just attacking ads here, okay? You gotta take care of all the ads and avoid all the AoEs and stuff. Bismarck seizes control of the clouds. And see, now it's the clear sky. And then also the weather changed. Let's see if I can catch it. Oh, see, it just changed right there. Okay, so the weather changed. The sky is visibly clearer. The water thing that's dropping everywhere is going away. Bismarck sees control of the clouds. We got these bubbles. It's still raining a little bit, but the sky is a bit clearer. We got all these AoEs to dodge. Okay. A lot more water going on. And then we got the really big water splash right here. It looks like some people took a lot of damage here. So that's the one where you want to be careful being in the center so you don't get hit with all the different waters. And then yeah, we got all these ads. And the dragon killers are ready. And so soon we're gonna have to go take care of Bismarck. Okay, but here also some of these water thingies, see how I baited those? Okay, I'm getting out of those ones, but actually, did I bait those or did they just show up there? There's some over here. I might have just been moving it, might have just also been following me, because it looks like there's some over here and then it kind of just moves over. Unless this person was baiting it. You know what I'm saying? Well, we'll see later. I think we can get a clearer view later. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of ads here. I don't think there's too much of a situation with that. I think, well, our situation was that the island's integrity was not very good, and so by the time Bismarck did this last like attack, it broke the island. Okay, so that's why we wiped here. We didn't take care of the ads fast enough. We had a bunch of people dying all over the place. So that's the situation. This is the first time I saw this part. Oh, it's so sad, so cold. Ah, so scary. We failed the duty. That made it a little thrilling though, because I'd never seen that. Technically the island didn't break, but you know, you have to pretend because we're in a video game. Yeah, okay, so that last run we had some issues. We also kept losing this person. Oh, we got an echo now though. We've died enough that we got an echo. So you gotta remember to jump off the back. Remember, so that was the run where we didn't jump off the back, and so like everybody but the healers died. And then yeah, the weather phases, honestly, I think a lot of people struggle to remember what happens during the weather phases, and I think YOLO swag is still fine. Unless you're doing it minimum eye level, then you do want to pay attention a little bit more to the weather stuff, just so you don't get hit with extra damage. Okay, but right now it's cloudy, and so we're just chill. Okay, taking care of the first set of ads. Watch out for AoEs and all these things. Usual stuff, you know? Like, it always shows us a little bit of what's gonna come later. Okay, so we could use the generator right now, but, you know, we didn't. It's fine. Okay, on the back, attacking the thingy. Once you destroy the thing on there, it will automatically toss you off. Okay, the green and blue one. Attack whichever at the beginning, but then once the dead wind / dead water thing goes off, make sure you're attacking the opposite to your debuff. So I got the blue one, and so I'm gonna attack the green ad, so it doesn't reflect my attack towards me. Watch out for the tornadoes and stuff. Okay, if you gotta do a tank swap, do a tank swap, but like stay away from each other so the ads don't like get together. If they do get together, then just make sure that the tanks can quickly split them up again. Okay, there we, it's a little messy, but we got it. It's fine. It's fine. So a trick there is, you know, if you got one ad over here and one ad over here, and the tanks debuffs are opposite, then this tank can provoke that one, and then this tank can provoke this ad, and they just stay there. And then the ads themselves will move over to the person that provoked them. Okay, as opposed to having one person here, and then this person runs over here, and then now the ads are together and they're tethered, and it's more difficult to like separate because you can't do that much attack to them. It's a whole thing. Okay, so if you want to learn how to do cleaner tank swaps, then the trick is, I'm standing over here. Okay, I'm gonna provoke the other ad, and then or you can shirk first, shirk to the other tank, and then provoke their ad, so the ad then goes back to you. Whichever works. But just know, like for this one in particular, you gotta keep them separate. Like when the ads are like moving across the stage to the other tank, yeah, they'll get tethered for a moment, but if you did the tank swap correctly, then once they move past and they're over here and one's over here, then they shouldn't be tethered anymore. Okay, and then remember, don't stand in the front of the ads unless you are the tank, or else you'll get hit with the cleave. Watch out for the splashes. And I ended up just using limit break to help because again we're down a person. Okay, we would have switched our debuffs there, but because we took down the green one fast enough, we all can just attack the blue one. Look at this, the clouds. They're like blue-gray. Okay, big raid wide. We should be good because we took the ads down. Okay, other ads, okay, and then we got Bismarck bumping into the island. I'm sure there's strategies on how to handle these ads, but a lot of it, you know, you want to avoid all these AoEs. Like, one tank can probably take, like, the big one, and then the other ones can take the small ones. I don't know. I don't think it matters as much. From what I see, a lot of what happens is people just dying because of these other mechanics, like the water things that go everywhere, the tornado things that go everywhere, the weather mechanic. Okay, so it's cloudy right now. See, I attacked the bubble for a moment and I was like, oh wait, it's lightning out right now, so I don't want to attack the bubble. And I'm also trying to stay away from everybody in case one of us I get hit with the lightning. Okay, so I got hit with the lightning and I just didn't want to be near other people so they wouldn't get hit with it. And I also didn't want to be near people if they got hit with it and I also had the lightning. So for the lightning phase, we're like kind of stagger away from each other. But yeah, see, we took care of the ads pretty quickly. Okay, so see, that's what I'm saying. Because they are a bit closer, when the lightning hits again, look at how close people were to dying there. Okay, everyone has shields, but dang, it sure took out a significant amount of health from them. I think there was 2 people there. There were probably 2 hits there for each person. Unless all 3 were there. Okay. Wait, how much did I get hit here? Lightning bolt 1400. Okay, but yeah, so this is why you should spread a bit so that doesn't happen. If this was minimum eye level, they probably would have died, especially if they didn't have shields. Yeah, okay, so dragon killers are up. Watch out for all the water stuff dropping everywhere. Okay. Ooh, I got a big shield. Okay, on the back, attacking the thing, remember when it gets to like 3-4 stacks, or when you see the thingy, say it's shuddering, you gotta jump off. Okay, Bismarck against the shutter, so I jumped off. Okay, like... Oh wow, you see that? The person flying off. One more time. It's better to just jump off so you don't die, and then we can just go back again, okay? So you don't get flung off into the sky. Okay, ads again. Okay, so we got hit again, and so we can only take so many more hits, okay? So this phase, we gotta take care of the ads quickly. And then when Bismarck comes back and we can jump on Bismarck's back, we gotta take care of that corona thing quickly. So the island doesn't get destroyed. Okay, seizes control of the clouds, and so we gotta look at the weather. Okay, it's raining, and it's more like down than sideways. So this is the water one, okay? So these bubbles come up, you want to attack the bubbles. Just get them out of the way. Maybe the bubbles are the ones that do this water stuff. Primal Tears? Oh, that sounds like a water attack. Yeah, that's a big water attack. Deep Draught. Oh, another water attack? Okay, we must have just skipped it. Dragon Killers are ready, so we put the Dragon Killers up. The Corona is there, so we can attack that. Watch out for this water stuff. I'm waiting because I was like, I already have 3 stacks. If I wait 4 seconds, I can reset my thing so I don't get too much attack on me. So I waited, and then I moved on. But I fell down as soon as everyone else attacked it, and so technically I walked off the stage. So that was kind of silly. Okay, everyone else though got like punted backwards, like got shot off the back because of the flailing. But by the time I got on, it kind of snapshot as if I didn't actually stand on its back. So that was kind of silly. But we cleared it, so it's all good. So it was neat. A lot of people, whenever they mention going to this one, they're always like, oh, it's so easy. But as you can see, there's still like little things that you can be on the lookout for in terms of mechanics, and learning these types of little things in these quote-unquote like easier fights will help build your rating foundation. So once you get to more difficult fights, then it will be a little bit easier later because you've already built upon all your stuff here. Okay, so I'll still have a whole nother powwow, but it's already a long video, so I'll just leave it at that. I hope that was useful. All the little tidbits that I threw into talking about various things. Again, there is the whole weather mechanic, but if you're just doing it synced with the echo and things like that, it doesn't matter as much. But if you are running it minimum eye level, then it would do well to take a look at what those individual mechanics do. Okay, bye.